So it is time for me to go to bed. It's getting late. It's hot as hell. I refuse to be outside. It's just ridiculous. But on this video, I haven't even finished the video. You got this big back Becky. I mean, she's disgusting. She's huge, man. And the story's confusing. Like she's literally having sex with another white woman that I haven't seen yet. She's probably another big back Becky. And she gets arrested for indecent exposure, all this other shit. And amazingly, the charges were dropped. Now, this is the stuff that me and the brother talks about. Matter of fact, let me see. What I just witnessed. So, well, like this, and it's just like all hearsay, but just about. It appears that she has a skinny, dark skinned, pooky boyfriend, and she's also a lesbian, and I just this is weird. But somebody listed it in the comments section that the charges were dropped, and this is where white people skate. White people will deny that white privilege exists. But if that was a man, there would be no way in hell a white judge would drop a sexual harassment charge on a black man having sex in a pool in front of little kids. White people love to deny white privilege, and white people love to deny female privilege in America. They love to deny this. I don't even get into conversations with them because they're so full of shit. They're so full of shit. And what they do is they get on here and they'll say, "You're just blaming your failures on other people." No, you motherfuckers are full of shit. And you know what? At the end of the day, you're going to be punished. So I'm just going to leave it at that. You know, you watch this video, police watch. She's a big nasty fucking goddamn wheel, and she's having sex in a pool in front of little kids. What a disgusting fucking piece of shit with another woman, just nasty as hell. And I remember this. This is another video that I wanted to talk about. You know, white women are very easy. White women. I remember this was the porn site XNXX, right? And these racist idiots are arguing in the comment sections while watching a porn video of a big dick black man plowing his shit out of a Becky. And they make all these stupid comments. Low IQ, limp nigger dick. They're so pathetic. They're sitting there jerking off to the video, and then they're sitting there leaving these stupid comments, right? So now, I remember when my son, how old was he? I think he was like 5 years old. And I didn't know any better about these city pools. I if there is no way in hell that anybody should ever go into a city pool. Do not ever go into a city pool. I don't care what state it is. Do not ever go into a city pool for numerous reasons. I remember my own mother took me to a city pool in New York City, and somebody pooped and everybody ran out of the fucking pool. It was disgusting to see a floater. It was like, who the fuck pooped in the pool? That's one obvious reason. And some of these people don't bathe before. But anyway, my son was 5 years old. I took him to our city pool, and he was swimming, and I was watching him inside the pool and whatnot. And I will never forget this young Becky. She was a teenager, and the black dude was a teenager too. He was a tall teenager, and I heard her. They were somewhere in the corner. She was staring at him hard, and she goes, "Can I suck your dick?" And I said, "Really?" Real loud. He goes, "Yeah, go ahead." She goes up under the water and she's giving this guy brain. And I grabbed my son. I said, "Okay, time for us to go." This is the stuff. White women. There's large numbers of white women. Before I moved to Western New York, I thought it was going to be a short video. Before I moved to Western New York from New York City, that was like 91.
There was no such thing as race mixing in New York City. There was no such animal. You had certain couples that did it. I remember we grew up with well, not grew up with. There was a black man in the projects with his Japanese wife, and my mother actually, because he was a Jehovah Witness. My mother took us to their house. It was amazing. I was a little kid back then. This was in the 70s, and his wife had the whole Japanese geisha woman outfit on, and she made us take off our shoes, and she served him first, and then she served us, and then when he started eating, she was eating. I will never forget this. I will never forget that. That brother was the most blessed black man on planet Earth. I have never seen a woman treat a man like that before in my life. And if I can ask my brother, if I can talk to my brother, my brother will remember that. It was I've seen so many amazing things in my life that just blew my mind. But there was no race mixing like that between black men and white women in New York City when I was a kid in the 70s. It just wasn't happening. When I moved to Western New York, it was a cultural shock because there was interracial couples everywhere. It was like going into the twilight zone. That's all I saw was black men with white women. I saw high yellow kids everywhere. I was shocked. And I also saw dark skinned people. That was shocking to me that they had a white father and you could not tell. I remember my buddy from New York City, he passed away a couple of years. He told me, he said, there's a lot of these dark skinned people in this area that actually have a white father. I said, really? I was shocked, right? So, white women, the first time I ever had sex with a white woman was in when I moved to Western New York. They were literally throwing the pussy at me. They were walking up to me, hey, you look good, you know, you down to fuck tonight. They're very easy. They're very sexual. It is easy to get a white woman in America. It ain't no thing, bro. It ain't no thing. And one of the major problems with Becky is the very thing that you like about her is the very thing that you're gonna not like about her because she won't keep that pussy closed for you. You could be hammering her down with some big black cock, like I got a big black cock. You could be hammering her down. They still cheat. They love to cheat, man. They are a large numbers of them are voracious when it comes to sex. They love to fucking cheat. They love to cheat. The white man knows this. This is the reason why a lot of their DV rates are so damn high because it doesn't matter. He be sitting there busting his ass working 12, 15-hour days. She ain't got to work. And all of a sudden, she's fucking the black guy next door. Don't you know how many times I've seen this ever since I lived in Western New York? I've seen this too many times, bro. This is why a lot of these white guys be whooping their ass because Becky loved to cheat, bro. Becky loved to cheat, bro. All right. Time for shower, time for bed.